Hi folks, this is Don Schaefer and this is video blog number 19. Boy, we're on our way to 100 video blogs and we're really excited about that. And I want to thank you once again for being with us this week. I know last week we talked a little bit about opening up the doors to responsibility. We're talking about the fact that so many people live in a realm of a victim mentality, constantly believing that they have reasons for not succeeding, reasons for their failures, reasons for the problems they have in their life, not wanting to take responsibility for the areas of their life, always blaming other people. We talked about the workplace, the fact that people always sit there and blame another shift or another person. It's never their fault. But when a person gets themselves to the point where they say, I am responsible, they open up a door in their life saying that, hey, I am responsible for every area of my life. You know, I've been given the opportunity to be born, and I have the responsibility to seek after opportunities in my life. I have the responsibilities to be able to set positive goals, trying to achieve different areas in my life. I have a responsibility in all areas of my life. And as soon as I get myself into the position where I realize that, hey, you know, it's not about other people, it's not about what's happening around, but it's what I do. It's what I do inside of my world. I am taking responsibility for that, and therefore I'm going to try to make it succeed. I'm going to try to get myself in a position where I can be what my Creator has designed me to be, that I can understand the purpose of my life, and I'm not going to quit. I'm going to stay after things. You know, I'm going to try to be in it to win it, as we talked about earlier. The fact that if I got to live life, I'm going to win at life, and I'm going to have the attitude of wanting to win at life. And this week I wanted to talk about something that's exciting too, and an area that I think that can help a lot of people. And we'll probably be doing maybe a mini series on this as weeks come up here. But we're going to be talking about how success is a journey. The fact that it isn't a destination so much, even though everybody wants to get themselves to a point where they've reached their destination in life. But I believe that as long as we're alive, that we're on a journey. We're on a journey to succeed. And you know that the true success isn't until the end of the journey, but we can have success in the journey. And by having success in the journey, what we have to do is understand the steps that we have to take. Because like any area in life, we've talked about the baby steps. It's the small steps we take. That's the way journeys are walked. That's the way journeys are ran. They all have a starting point, and then it's a matter of taking the steps that are necessary to get you where you want to go. And in success of life, there's many parts to it. And a lot of times individuals will focus on one area. And they'll say, well, I want to become whatever it is, you know, either financially rich or have lots of houses or, you know, a great career or, you know, nice boat or be able to write a book or whatever it might be. But they fail to realize that in the stairway to success, there are many steps. You know, there's the steps where it deals with your family and relationships. You know, you have to have a good family. You have to have a good relationship, or you're never going to be successful. You know, it deals with the spiritual side of your life. You know, realizing that you have a Creator, that you need to live your life in a certain way and have a connection there. You know, and you know, all these areas are important. And what happens a lot of times is people will miss some steps and then they fall, and they don't know what happened. You know, because I've been trying to get this boat all my life. This has been, you know, if I'm successful, I'm going to have a boat. You know, and maybe they get the boat. You know, maybe they manage to, you know, put enough money aside, cut themselves off in a lot of areas in life where they're not doing the relationship thing or whatever it might be. I finally got my boat. You know, and I realize that this is going to make me successful. I'm going to be, you know, successful and happy the rest of my life. And they get themselves out on a boat and they find out, you know, hey, I'm still miserable. I'm still miserable. And the reason they're miserable is because they don't live a balanced life. There's many steps to developing the life you need to live. And that's where in the next few weeks we're going to be talking about those steps. And I want to thank you for joining me this morning. And you have yourself a great week. And this is video blog number 19. Next week will be number 20. On our way to 100. We're in it to win it. Thank you and have a great week.